Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is City of Heroes on the private server Everlasting. We are with Silver Phoenix, our martial arts super reflex scrapper, and we are doing a mission in the Nemesis story arc. We are supposed to find 2 clues and defeat all soldiers in this lab. These guys are working on creating, I guess, a Nemesis suit of armor. One of the things that we haven't really mentioned is Nemesis is a master of deception. You know, he creates automaton people to be like fake human beings working in offices and stuff to try and spy. He also creates fake copies of himself called Fake Nemesis, and you may see them in this and other missions. I'm not sure exactly when they start to show up, but they're elite bosses or whatever, but they're called Fake Nemesis, and like the idea is it looks like him, but it's not really him. Sort of like the Doom bots, like Doctor Doom used to have robots that were, like they would defeat Doctor Doom. Fantastic Four, whoever would defeat Doctor Doom, and you'd think, oh, he was defeated, we got him, and then it turned out, no, it wasn't really Doctor Doom, it was a Doom bot. And so Nemesis is kind of the same way. Or as I call them, Nembots. Okay, so there is a sniper. I knew he was going to see me. Let's move out of the stink here. Hard to do because he keeps firing Nemesis gas at you. Alright. There's another one. So you just have to dive in against these snipers because they can see you from really far away. I'm getting pounded by multiple snipers here. Man, there's more over there. Okay, let's move out of the way. Let's move away so they can't hit me. This guy's not a problem. There he is, Lancer. Okay. Where's that sniper? There he is. Let's just run in and hit him real fast. And there's another one. I keep forgetting to turn off my super jump. I shouldn't be doing that. Alright, enough already. There we go. Yeah, the main difficulty with Nemesis is, like if there's a sniper all the way over there, right, he can see you and shoot at you. And so you can't, like, dice it up into the one spawn at a time the way you do in a normal mission. Because they can see you from really far away, which definitely changes the calculus of what you're doing, right? Nobody in here. Okay. Nobody in there. Elevator. Okay. So again, these labs can have up to 5 levels, so this is now, we're on the 2nd level. The big open rooms like that are really difficult when you have snipers like that. They're a giant pain in the neck because they won't come after you. So you kind of have no choice but to run at them. Which often pulls you into the range of another sniper. Okay, these look like non-sniper villains. Jaegers aren't too tough, because they take extra smashing damage, I believe. Anybody up here? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Alright. Oh. There are some buddies. Wish I could get some heals. Or some lux, either one. Got tons of endurance. Alright, well. But you shot at me. Oh. What are you doing over here? All by yourself? Where's your partners? Your spawn mates? No spawn mates? Well, I hope somebody didn't spawn in a wall, because this is a defeat all. Oh, there's his buddy. They must have been a patrol, and he got caught inside the door. The first guy. Yeah, so this is, it's only hard against a Nemesis if they have multiple snipers in a large room like you just saw. Other than that, it's actually, they're not that tough. And the main problem with snipers is just that basically they can pull you because they won't come to you because of their range. So you have to go to them. Well, there's the lieutenant. We're going to taunt this guy, because I don't want the lieutenant juicing him. So we'll pull him. And if the lieutenant comes, fine, but I don't want him juicing this guy. Yep, the lieutenant came, but that's alright. We defeated the other guy. Come on in here. Alright. That keeps him away from anybody else who might have been in that room. There's a +2 lieutenant, not one of those +3s. So he shouldn't be too hard. Critical strike's always nice. Bam. Oh, there's another lieutenant. So the other guy must have been tied to a different lieutenant. And we're going to go ahead and pull him out. Again, because I don't want to get that, I don't want that lieutenant juicing the guys in the room. This time the lieutenant didn't come, interestingly enough. I don't see anybody else in that room, so we'll go ahead and beat this guy up. And then we will check the clue, I guess, if there's nobody else here. Sometimes there are other spawns over here, as you've seen in previous videos, but not this time. Clue. Prototype schedule. These notes detail a schedule of attacks on the city and other villain groups. It seems that these attacks have been planned as trial runs for the Nemesis battlesuit. Oh, and there's another member of the patrol. Wonder where he came from. I'm a little concerned about this, mainly because if these guys are spawning in weird places and this is a defeat all, it may be very difficult to defeat everybody if I don't know where the spawns are, you know. Like if one of them spawned in a wall or inside a door or an elevator or something. Like there should be more guys in here besides that one. Right? Unless he was part of the same patrol. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it's not bugged. And snipers! Alright, let's take this guy so we can knock him over. Good. Yeah, being pounded on by 2 snipers is not fun. Tyrellors. Gotcha. There's a safe over here. We got a clue, which says assembly blueprints. So these are the blueprints for how they make a Nemesis suit. And there is another sniper. Oh, that guy's probably going to shoot me down there. Gotcha. And these guys just stood in the doorway watching this guy getting kicked by, they couldn't see who, and they just didn't do anything about it. Because it's line of sight only. This is probably the last guys, but maybe not. Yep, it is. So, we defeated Nemesis forces and found some important information. And now we're going to go outside and I wonder if we're going to get ambushed. We might. So let's head out into the middle of the street here. So we have some line of sight just in case. And we will call our contact. He says, it looks like they've already assembled the battle suit. They're getting ready to test it. If you make certain those tests fail, Silver Phoenix, maybe they'll scrap the new battle suit as a failure. You should know that heroes have already started rounding up the Nemesis automatons who've infiltrated the city. It seems that there were hundreds in place already. If you hadn't found those records, I have no doubt they would have done irrevocable harm to this town. And then he says, mass duplicity. Nemesis forces are about to launch an attack against a Rikti Enclave to test their prototype. Battlesuit prototype. If you can destroy the suit there, it should derail the whole project. Are you ready to take them on? Yes, we are ready to take them on. Now, one thing I do want to do is grab some extra health and luck. So I'm going to head over to what's her name here, the girl right by the train station, since we have to go to the train station anyway, and grab what I want. Let's see, try that. Half and half instead of the bias toward luck, because we do have a loot now. And now we head to Steel Canyon. Defeat the prototype and its handlers. Oh, it's in the north. Let's head on the train station to the north section. What did I do? I must have clicked the wrong zone. Darn it. Sorry, guys. Skyway City. Yeah, that was a mistake. I accidentally misclicked. I'm sorry. Wasted time, but nothing you could do. Once you click it, you have to go through. You know, there's no way to escape it. Tell it no. Alright, so now we're in the end of this story arc, I believe, where we are going to defeat a false Nemesis robot. That's my guess. Where is it? Down in the sewers. And we're going to be fighting some Rikti too, which is fine. Rikti are pretty much pushovers to us. Level 18 character. I now headed to battle against not just the Nemesis and the Rikti. Here we go. this is one of these mazes. And that's Nemesis. The one thing about this cave is the snipers are going to have a hard time getting long-range shots at me because the caves are not straight, they're crooked. And so it's going to be much harder than in the lab for them to get open shots on me. So they'll have a much harder time taking pot shots. So we have to defeat the prototype and its handlers, which my guess is all the villains that are in the immediate proximity to the prototype. I have no idea where the prototype is. This is weird. You know, one thing that I find weird, I mean, maybe with like large groups, it's not the same, but this room always, is always a dead end. This room always seems to be empty. It's like, why do you put a room in a map and you never populate it? This is one of these real maze missions. You can see all the interconnecting. Oh, communications officer. Great. And a guardian. Okay. Well, those guys are pushovers, as I said. No problem there. Okay. Completed that part of the map. I hope this isn't giving you guys too much motion sickness. Let's go this way. Oh, Chief Mesmerist, Purple Lieutenant, level 42. Alright, we gotta hit the Guardian first. So that he doesn't buff this guy, and then we hit this guy. Knock him over. There we go. That stunned him. Now knockdown. Nope, that didn't work, but it was a good try. And he's stunned again. Yeah, so notice he's got like 1 or 2 hits off on me. Hit me once. Not too bad. So I don't know where the prototype is. I'm guessing it's fairly deep into the cave, but I don't know which route leads to it, so it's just a guess. And there's no way to know. This is looping back, it looks like. And there is a prototype false nemesis. He's just a boss, which is a little disappointing. Alright. Couple lugs should do us. Alright, false nemesis. There's the nemesis staff. It's pretty cool. You can actually get it as a prestige item. It used to be, it was a veteran reward. Now you can get it at the pay-to-win vendor in Atlas Park, which I showed way back at the beginning. So if you want one, that's where to get it. So that's Nemesis, right? This guy, this like giant robot, is Nemesis. You see him? That's what Nemesis looks like also. Oh, and he is now, what's the word for it? Intangible. So I hate when they do this, because like they don't attack, they can't attack you, and you can't do anything to them. It's really annoying. Like they don't heal, you know what I mean? So it's just like a waste of time. And there we go. And that's the end of the mission. 47 reward merits. We got 9,000 XP for defeating, for the mission. We got 25,000 XP for defeating him. And I finally got an enhancement. I've been getting so few enhancement drops. 1 all night tonight. Alright, that looks like it, guys. So we'll head out. We defeated the prototype. And we've completed the story arc. And I'm not sure, this might be just about the last person other than the one girl who's never given us a story arc. Call them up, and we get our 75,000 experience. We're very close to level 40. And he says the destruction of that prototype should set Nemesis research back. Hopefully, they'll abandon the entire concept as a failure. In some ways, though, I'm more worried now than when this whole thing started. The presence of a new robot based on Nemesis technology strongly indicates that it is really the true Nemesis at the head of these new armies. A lot of people hoped that it was just a copycat organization, but each new device makes that more unlikely. Nemesis is back, and the world is certainly in trouble. So we're done with his story arcs. Yeah, Colleen Nelson has never given me a story arc, which is kind of frustrating. So she wants me to rescue a district attorney from the council, but that's a time mission, so I'll do that another time. I hope you've enjoyed the story arc. I hope you've enjoyed fighting Nemesis with me, and I'll be back with another episode in the near future.